It's Tuesday night, high school basketball on the Cougars Network. Tonight, it is a rivalry matchup here at Canyon High School as the Cougars take on longtime rival, crosstown rivals, the Braunfels Unicorns here inside the Cougar Den. On the Cougars Network, Grant Freeman here with you as we get ready for Canyon against New Braunfels. The Cougars come in with a record of 2-3. New Braunfels is 3-1. Canyon coming off a 9-win season from a year ago. And again, they have gone 2-3 to start this year under third-year head coach Paul Button. Canyon won its season opener over John Paul II and beat Carrizo Springs last Tuesday for the 2 wins. Their 3 losses all come into 6A programs and playing a 6A program tonight in New Braunfels out of District 27 6A. Most recently, Canyon lost to Steele this past Saturday on Thanksgiving weekend. That was a 1-point game going into the fourth quarter before the Cougars fell short against tonight 65-53. Mason Deming hit 4 3-pointers on Saturday, led the team with 8 points as New Braunfels strikes first. Bucket inside from Edward Harrell. And the Cougars trail early 2-0 following New Braunfels' opening possession of the game. More on the story of this Canyon team. Tonight looking to climb back to 500 and snap a 3-game losing streak in this rivalry series. New Braunfels, meanwhile, 3-1 of the year. Opened up the season with a loss to Central Catholic. Since then, New Braunfels has won 3 straight. The Unicorns have wins over San Antonio MacArthur 56-43. Good turnaround from Keelan Harris for the Cougars. First basket. That's good for a 3-pointer for Harris. Just the second made 3 of the season. A 27-point win by New Braunfels over San Antonio Southside. And this past Tuesday, an impressive come-from-behind win over San Antonio Lee. New Braunfels was down 5 going into the fourth quarter. Outscored Lee 27-15 in the fourth to win 66-59. And this is a New Braunfels program that lost its top 2 scorers from a year ago. They've been led by varsity newcomer Dane Coker, averaging 14 points a game. That 3-pointer off target by Mason Deming. Again, hit 4 threes on Saturday, 18 points in the loss to Steele just a few nights ago. And New Braunfels playing for its 4th straight win, not only tonight, but again in this rivalry matchup. Ball poked away and out of bounds. It will stay with New Braunfels. Canyon basketball team that's scoring about 65 points a game. They put up 92 a week ago last Tuesday against Carrizo Springs in a win here in the Cougar Den. A minute and a half in. Canyon on top by 1, slashing inside, and the layup good for Carter Lewis. The junior has a bucket for New Braunfels. Unicorns back in front. Lewis had 6 points in the win over Lee last week for New Braunfels. Open look at a 3. Short by Ronnie Classy. Put back won't go. And New Braunfels has the rebound. Canyon as a team shooting 26% from 3 this season. They were 5 of 13 from 3-point range Saturday against Steele. Look at a 3 there for Caleb Montanez. And the Cougars have the rebound, playing for the lead. About 2.5 minutes in. There's a cut inside by Uzziah Button. And a foul. Offensive foul against Canyon. And for Uzziah Button, that is his first on the team. Button, freshman player, averaging 10 points a game, 3rd high scorer on the team, and leads the team in assists. Great job of instigating this Canyon offense, about 4 assists a game. Has put up double figures in back-to-back games. Good pass inside. Quinn Williams on the finish on the dime from Montanez. So 3 different Unicorns have scored. Williams, Lewis, and Harrell. And now mass substitutions here for New Braunfels. 5 off and 5 on. One of the players into the game, big number 42, 6'3" senior Dane Coker, talked about him earlier. Exploded for 24 points in a win over Southside back on November the 19th. Pressure for New Braunfels. Cougars just 1 basket so far, a 3 from Keelan Harris. Nearly halfway through this opening quarter. Open look at a 3 from the corner. Can't tie the game with the shot from Button. Back comes New Braunfels leading 6-3. Here is Coker. Off target. And the rebound goes off the leg of Lance Beagley. And will go back to Canyon. And look at this last play inside. Again, there is Coker. Really good score. First-year varsity player. Can't connect there. You saw it, ball off the right leg of Beagley. And Canyon gets it back, trailing by 3. Pressure again from New Braunfels. Cut inside, shot blocked from behind by Coker. So James Sobervia had the shot blocked, but the Cougars will keep it with 4:19 to go. Again, this is a rivalry matchup, New Braunfels and Canyon. This, though, a non-district game, paired in a district with one another for so many years. Canyon in District 26 5A, New Braunfels in 27 6A. This has been a very tight series over the past 12 years. It has been an even 9-9 split over the past 18 games as Button has the basket. His first points here tonight. 1 point New Braunfels lead. The Unicorns have won 3 straight in the series. Drive inside, a layup finished by Thomas Granado, who scored just 9 points all season. And New Braunfels 8 points, 4 different scores so far. Button drives and kicks into the corner, and the Cougars reset the half-court offense. Floater in and out, won't fall for Jacob Santos, and back comes New Braunfels. Again, the Unicorns have won 3 straight over the Cougars, including a 51-37 win last December. 5 minutes gone by, 8-5 New Braunfels lead. This is Coker off the pump fake, the drive, the dish, and offensive foul. Drawn by Uzziah Button, and that's a big foul against Coker, his first. There you see Button planting his feet and drawing the charge. Team foul number 2 against New Braunfels. Into the game for the Cougars, Dorian Shepard. And he'll trigger the inbound. As Button takes a seat, as does McKinley Bassett for the Cougars. Case Lipke is also into the game for Canyon with 2:48 to go. The last time Canyon beat New Braunfels came on a buzzer beater at Unicorn Gym in January of 2019. As the Cougars get it inbounded against this New Braunfels pressure defense, there's a trap, and the Cougars just avoid a turnover, and now they do turn it over. Ruling is that Sobervia had his foot on the baseline, and New Braunfels gets it back. Turnover is a bit of an issue for the Cougars early part of the season. They're averaging more than 16 a game. They committed 19 in the loss to Steele on Saturday. Mass substitutions again for New Braunfels head coach David Bronner. 8th season now, New Braunfels approaching 300 wins as Unicorn head coach, 288. And there he is, a graduate of New Braunfels High School, class of 1999. Again, 12 wins shy of the 300-win milestone. Got win number 250 2 years ago in the River City Classic, a tournament hosted by Canyon. Then a win over San Antonio Memorial. 8-5, Unicorns on top. No-look pass inside, waved off on the shot from Jason Schwartz. Foul first against Canyon. It's against Keelan Harris. Third team foul against Canyon. First against Harris. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. And the inbound out front to Jacob Redding. Redding cuts inside, and a jump ball forced by the Cougars. And on the alternating possession, Canyon will get it back. Hustle play here again from the Cougars. And you see him coming in there was Case Lipke to get his right hand on it and force the jump ball. 8-5. New Braunfels on top, closing in on 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cougars trying to get back to 500. New Braunfels playing for a 4th straight win. Canyon unbeaten at home this year, the 2-0. New Braunfels on the road and even 1-1. Trapping defense again from New Braunfels. Canyon, good passing, a 3. Off target there from Shepard, and the basketball will stay with Canyon. As Coach Button will make some substitutions again. As Uzziah Button is back in for the Cougars along with Ronnie Classy, senior for this Cougar basketball team. And Canyon will get it into Lipke. Whistle away for the basketball. Offensive foul, Canyon. Cougars commit their 4th team foul against Lipke, his first. But a tough opening quarter here for Paul Button's team. 4 fouls and only 2 baskets. Again, in his 3rd season at Canyon, previously an assistant coach under Ike Thornton at Smithson Valley. Open look at a corner 3 for the Unicorns. No good for Jake Ryan. Villarreal able to track down the loose ball, though. Villarreal lost it again. Saves it to Redding. The drive, the scoop, the basket, and it is waved off. Or did it count? And now the officials separated the 2 teams. You see the reaction from Paul Button after that last play. It is an offensive foul. Basket does not count for Redding. And the game already getting chippy here. These players not lost in the fact this has been a long-time rivalry. I'm sure many of them growing up playing with and against each other over the years. A lot of familiarity between these 2 programs. Campus is separated by less than 10 miles. Probably less than 10 minutes. Coming up at the final minute of the first quarter, a 3-point Unicorn lead. And this is Classy inside, had it stripped and then foul. And that is the 5th team foul against Canyon here in the first quarter. And the foul against Ronnie Classy, that's his first. And New Braunfels 2 fouls away from entering the bonus. A 3-point lead of the basketball. Final minute of the quarter. Nice drive inside by Quentin Williams. He has 4 points. And New Braunfels has a 5-point lead. They haven't put the bucket up there yet. Now they have it 10-5 New Braunfels. Button, the freshman, draws a foul of his own. 14th foul coming up against New Braunfels. Again, the last basket from Quentin Williams for the Unicorns, one of the more experienced players on the floor, has played in close to 70 games with the Unicorns, 3rd year on varsity under head coach David Bronner. And the inbound comes out to McKinley Bassett. Very good rebounder for the Cougars, 2nd on the team. And in the corner, this is Lipke. And a whistle, offensive foul against Canyon. Big smile across the face of Edward Harrell, who draws a foul. 16th foul. So for the remainder of the half, New Braunfels will be in some form of the bonus. Final 30 seconds of the first quarter. A low-scoring quarter here from the Cougar Den. Williams using clock. Now down to the final 10 seconds. Williams had it poked away with just under 6 seconds to go. Late sub here for Coach Button. As the first quarter winds down, Williams lobs out towards the basket, but nobody home. And because the ball was turned over on the inbounds pass on the sideline, that's where the Cougars will inbound it. Bucket here makes it a one-possession game going into the second quarter. Button, 3 seconds into the quarter. That's a three right at the horn for the Cougars. So Canyon getting a three from Jacob Santos, his second made three this season. And with the Cougars, their second three-pointer of the game. It's a 2-point game going into the second from the Cougar Den. 10-8. New Braunfels on top of the end of one. Big buzzer beater from Santos. We're back after this on the Cougars Network. Back out at the Cougar Den, heading into the second quarter. And New Braunfels on top of Canyon 10-8. So right now they're getting clarification on possession here, as there was a tied ball back in the first quarter, a tie-up for the basketball, which switched the arrow. So New Braunfels will get it to start this second quarter. Quentin Williams, 4 points, led New Braunfels in the first quarter. Canyon got 3 points each from Keelan Harris and Jacob Santos and a couple of made threes. Quarter three for the Unicorns from Zach Gomez Villanueva. Off the miss, offensive putback won't go by Harrell. Another rebound for Unicorns. That three pops out from Gomez Villanueva. And a foul on this rebound in the deep corner called against Harrell. You look at the Cougars and how they finished in 2021, a 9-15 record, and Canyon went 6-9 in a very good 26-5A district, which was won by Bernie Champion last year. The Chargers unbeaten in district play, 16-0. They finished the year 27-2. The 4 playoff teams last year, again, very good basketball programs. Champion, Dripping Springs, Alamo Heights, and Kerrville-Tybee, as Canyon turns it over. So far this season, Buda Johnson has the best record of the district at 8-1, and Veterans Memorial not far behind. They're out to a 6-2 start. The Cougars here 2-3. Trailing 10-8. Canyon trying to avoid its second straight loss. And there's Williams knifing his way inside. 6 points for Quentin Williams. The Braunfels on top 12-8. Williams a year ago averaged about 4 points a game. 6 so far tonight. Drive inside, whistle, bucket goes, and a foul for Mason Deming. His first basket tonight. Deming has been the Cougars' second leading scorer at about 11 points a game, and a great three-point threat. Here scores inside. coming off his season-high effort, 18-point game against Steele this past Saturday. And off on the free throw. Now 2 of 4 shooting free throws this season. That was their first free throw attempt for either team tonight. Williams again inside. They're able to find Dane Coker, his first basket. And a 30-second timeout called here by the Unicorns. 14-10, New Braunfels on top. Talked about what Canyon did a year ago. What about the New Braunfels Unicorns back in 2021? Last year, New Braunfels, a record of 20-8 in what was then David Bronner's 7th season. It was his 6th straight 21 season for New Braunfels. Over the past 6+ years, Unicorns with 139 wins. Very impressive turnaround job by David Bronner, because the decade prior to this current stretch, New Braunfels averaged only 11 wins a year. From 2006 through 2016, New Braunfels had just 1 winning season and now 6 straight 20-win campaigns. But despite all that success, it's been tough to crack the playoffs in what has been a very tough district. New Braunfels has missed out 3 times over the past 4 years, although they did make the playoffs last year, finishing 2nd in the district. Foul here against New Braunfels, and now the Cougars in the bonus. 17 foul against New Braunfels, and that will send Uzziah Button to the foul line. First free throw attempts of the game for Button, and this the 1-1 for the freshman. And it's off target. Canyon 0 for 2 from the foul line to start the game. As a team, the Cougars shooting 63% from the line. They've done a very good job of getting there. They're averaging more than 20 attempts a game. And this is Zach Gomez Villanueva drawing a foul. The free throw's coming up for the Unicorns. Gomez Villanueva, the top returning scorer for the Unicorns, about 11 points a game a year ago. Was a 70% free throw shooter last year and connects on the first. First point tonight for Gomez Villanueva. Had 6 points in last week's come-from-behind win over San Antonio Lee. This for a 6-point Unicorn lead. Short rebound corralled by Deming. 5-point New Braunfels lead. Button the other way, into the corner, 3-pointer lined up and off the iron. Won't go for Lipke. Got a foul. Will again march the Cougars right back to the free throw line. Loose ball foul against New Braunfels, and that will put James Sobervia to the free throw line, where he is 4 of 8 this season. And this the 1-1. Sobervia averaging about 3 points a game. Wheels out. Free throw shooting has escaped the Cougars tonight. They're 0 for 3 from the line. And all 3 misses have come on 1-1. So with those misses, not getting opportunities to shoot again. And now foul here against Canyon. And more free throws coming up in this game. Again, what an environment here inside the Cougar Den. Anytime these two schools hook up, no matter the sport, they'll draw a crowd. Not too often you see the visiting side full here at the Cougar Den, but that is the case tonight. That'll look at the home side for Canyon. Front end of the 1-1. Pops out for Quentin Williams. Both teams not shooting free throws well. It remains a 5-point New Braunfels lead. Under 6 to go until halftime. Button works it back out to Deming. Canyon trying to attack this New Braunfels defense. Unicorns defensively giving up about 55 points a game. They have twice held teams under 50 this year, as Button is called for an offensive foul. The head coach's son, Uzziah Button, called for the foul. That is the 19th foul, but as it's offensive, no free throws coming up here for the Unicorns. But possession at a 5-point lead. Gomez Villanueva drives, kicks, a look at a three. Short by Nate Beckman, and the rebound at Deming. Canyon the other way. Basket makes it a one-possession game. Three-pointer won't go for Harris. Rebound stick back will for Dorian Shepard. First bucket tonight for the senior. First-year varsity player for the Cougars. The Braunfels the other way. Coker the miss. Deming another rebound. Cougars getting some defensive stops here in this quarter. A defense giving up about 65 points a game themselves as Harris has the basket. 5 of the game for Keelan Harris. It's a 1-point New Braunfels lead. Gomez with an away ball, long three, right down the chute. First bucket tonight for Zach Gomez Villanueva, a 37% three-point shooter a year ago. 4-point New Braunfels lead. And for the Unicorns, that their first made three of the game. The team under Coach Broader for so many years has fell in love with the three-point shot. This is Deming got it stripped and taken away. Beagley, a good defensive play for the Unicorns. In transition, that'll count for Nate Beckman and the foul. So the Braunfels getting a defensive turnover, fueling the offense and a chance for a three-point play. 10th team fouls. The New Braunfels in the double bonus from here on out in this half. And a timeout is taken with 4:13 to go in the first half at a 6-point New Braunfels lead. Taking a look at the upcoming schedule for the Cougars. They will next play in the Jack Frost Tournament. That starts this Thursday in Georgetown. Next home game a week from tonight can be seen again right here in the Cougars Network as Canyon opens 26-5A play against the Mules out of Alamo Heights. After that, the Cougars hosting the River City Classic, an annual tournament here at Canyon High School. And a look at the schedule between now and New Year's Eve. (20-14), New Braunfels on top. Top scorer in the game is Quentin Williams. He has 6 for New Braunfels. And the Cougars led by Keelan Harris, who has 5. Again, a good showing here at the Cougar Den, where Canyon in the young season is unbeaten 2-0. And playing for their first win over the rival Unicorns since January of 2019. Coming out of the timeout, this is Nate Beckman trying to complete a three-point play. Senior player who put up 13 points in a win over Southside earlier this month. And the lead at 7 for the Unicorns. 21-14. The Braunfels again, a ton of pressure defensively. Cougars into the front court. Tough shot goes in for Shepard. Second basket here in the quarter. Back down to a 5-point New Braunfels lead. In the corner, Beckman open and connects. Nate Beckman. Cans New Braunfels' second 3 of the game. 8-point Unicorn lead is their largest. 24-16. Past the halfway point of the second quarter. Shepard. Out to Deming. Check that. That was Bassett. Step back, baseline jumper. Short for Harris. And New Braunfels off the defensive stop. Draws a foul in the backcourt 90 feet away from the opposing basket. Not the type of foul that head coach Paul Bunton wants to see. And now 2 free throws coming up for the Unicorns. Zach Gomez, Villanueva at the foul line where he's 1 of 2 tonight. Third-year varsity player. On varsity since he was a freshman. Free throw makes it a 9-point lead. You see Coach Button making some substitutions here for the Cougars. Foul starting to pile up here for Canyon. Jacob Santos back into the game. Hit that buzzer-beating 3 to end the first quarter. And Gomez Villanueva perfect on both free throws. He has 6. It's a 10-point New Braunfels lead. Now down to 8. Ronnie Classy, his first basket tonight. Senior put up double figures in a loss to Smithson Valley back in November the 19th. Step back 3 off the iron. Gomez Villanueva just off target, looking for a second 3 of the game. Cougars the basketball in transition. Ball lost by Santos, and New Braunfels has it. Unicorns the other way. Good hesitation dribble. Layup won't go for Blake Morrow, but New Braunfels gets the putback. Gomez Villanueva, another basket. 8 points in the quarter for the junior. And again, New Braunfels has a defensive stop and a 10-point lead. Three-pointer short by Morrow. Here come the Cougars, down 10, and that'll count. Foul against New Braunfels. And there you see a really good pass by Keelan Harris. Got it inside to Mason Deming, drawing the foul against Nate Beckman. And Deming will go to the foul line. He's 0 of 1 there tonight. Did not score in the first quarter. A couple of buckets here in the second for Deming. The Cougars' second leading scorer in the year. Free throws off. Rebound to Quentin Williams. Cougars 0 of 4 shooting free throws here in the first half. 2 minutes to go until halftime. 8-point New Braunfels lead. Williams, nice pass inside. Into Harrell. Very good ball movement by the Unicorns. Back out to a double-digit lead. More pressure and a near turnover. But the basketball will stay with Canyon. More subs here for Coach Button. McKinley Bassett back in for the Cougars along with Mason McGowan. Inbound to Harris. Tough contested jumper. And the rebound to New Braunfels. Ball stripped and taken away. Cougars give it right back. Williams on the steal. Williams on the drive. Williams on the finish. Quentin Williams, 8 points in the game and a chance for a 3-point play. Drew the foul against McKinley Bassett. And Williams off on the free throw, but the rebound to Harrell. Williams gets it back. Three-pointer won't go down. Rebound out of bounds to the Unicorns. Last touch by Keelan Harris. New Braunfels on top by a dozen. They led by 2 at the end of 1. They have outscored the Cougars here in the second quarter, 22-12. Gomez Villanueva back in for the Unicorns. Able to get it into Villarreal. Back to Gomez Villanueva. Three-pointer rims out. Cougars going to stop. They need baskets as we wind down here in the second quarter. Bassett against Terrell. Finds a cutter, slashing his way inside. McGowan. And 2 free throws coming up now for the Cougars. They 2 now, the double bonus. Foul against Villanueva, his first. And here is McGowan, the sophomore, to line up a pair of free throws. Cougars are going to struggle from the line as McGowan hits the first here. Empty points for the Cougars here tonight with those front end free throw misses. And one more for McGowan. Off the iron. Rebound to Quinn Williams. 11-point New Braunfels lead under minutes to go in the half. Good ball fake. Turnaround. Banked home by Blake Morrow. The senior with his first bucket tonight. The players put up double figures twice this year and a steal. Canyon turnover, open three, Morrow, no. Rebound chased down by the Cougars, and then the ball stripped and taken away. Jake Ryan with the steal. And the Braunfels can use some clock here. Morrow instead drives and kicks. Gomez with it away with a floater. Short. Shepard has the rebound. Canyon looking for a late bucket here in the first half. That's a three. Right down the chute from McGowan. Cuts it to a 10-point lead. Final seconds. Morrow the answer. Counts if it goes. And it does. Blake Morrow nails a three. And with that, New Braunfels takes a 13-point lead into the halftime locker rooms. New Braunfels a 27-point second quarter. And with it, a Baker's dozen 13-point lead at the break. Late basket by Mason McGowan, but New Braunfels had the answer. That three by McGowan, his first bucket tonight. A very competitive first half here, but it is New Braunfels taking a 37-24 lead into the break here for the Cougar 10. Back with more after this. It's Tuesday night basketball on the Cougars Network.
Nissan of New Braunfels. Our modern and architecturally impressive building is more like an art gallery than a dealership. With an extravagant showroom floor and customer lounge, with over 500 vehicles in stock, we have the ability to deliver the best savings possible to meet your budget needs. It's our pleasure to serve you in New Braunfels and the surrounding Hill Country communities. Nissan of New Braunfels, you've got to see this place.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another Discovery Kitchen. My name is Sylvia Picasso and I'm a registered dietitian. And as always, I have the wonderful Chef Mario.
Hey guys, I'm back. It's September, we're ready to start again. Oh, I can't wait to see you guys out there.
Yes, and we're excited to show you this month's recipe. So our theme this month is Power Up. So that means focusing on all the foods you can eat that are gonna power you up to do all the great things like athletics, cheerleading, like what Mario's doing, football, any sport you do, or band, anything like that. So focusing on foods that will fuel your body to do your best. Oh, nice. So this recipe is called citrus salmon, and we also have some shrimp in there. So let's prepare our citrus salmon. So what's our first step?
All right, so you get your fillet of salmon. Ideally, you know, for two people, you just need 3/4 pound or half a pound. That way you get fair enough.
So maybe 2 servings?
2 servings.
Okay.
And what you want to do is make sure that you tell the person preparing your salmon to turn around and give you the center cut. If you notice, it's a
Ooh.
nice even cut. There's no tail end or nothing. You want the center cut, all right?
Yeah, they're even.
Even. So then you're going to make some cuts, all right? And you just want to do some cuts into your fillet. And we're doing that, why? So that we can get this olive oil that's going to go in there to go into it and make it nice and juicy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you chose salmon. Salmon's a really great lean protein. It's also a complete protein. So that means that it has all the amino acids, which is the building blocks of protein that your body needs to build big and healthy muscles. So this would be a great protein source if you're being active or you just like salmon.
We're going to do salt and pepper to taste. A pinch is good enough, all right? And I'm using some minced garlic, yes, in the jar. Mr. Daniel doesn't like it, but it's okay. You just go right ahead and there you go.
And adding all those seasonings are really great because it helps give it flavor without adding too much salt, right? Because we don't want to add too much salt and use other things that we can for flavoring.
And we want a tablespoon of ranch dressing.
Ranch
Or
dressing.
you can even substitute your ranch dressing with some apple jelly. Believe it or not, don't knock it till you try it. I'm telling you.
Why do you add the ranch?
For flavoring.
For flavor. Okay.
For flavor. And don't knock my cilantro, but you want to keep it wrapped in paper when you put it in the refrigerator.
Does it help it preserve longer?
It preserves longer,
Okay.
so don't put it away unless you wrap it in paper. All right,
Right.
so we are going to chop up our cilantro. Of course, if you want to substitute cilantro because you don't like cilantro and you want to substitute it for, like, let's say basil, do basil, you know. All right? If you want to, you don't have to, you can add some onion. And I'm going to add onion.
Great. And that's a great way to add another vegetable into the dish too.
Very
And
good.
color.
That's right. And you know what? And they'll turn around and not realize. And even if they don't eat it, how's that? Even if they didn't eat it, it's okay because you're going to get the savory thereof. Cool. All right. So then we're done with that. Now, on the fruit, we're taking an orange, a lemon, and a lime. And you want to cut it in half, huh? And the orange is going to go last. Well, I don't know why I cut it first, but
I like how you use a combination of different citrus.
yes,
Is
and
there-
the colors is so good, and the flavoring.
The
Wait till you
flavor,
do
right.
The flavor. So we're gonna squeeze the juice of a half.
That's the more sour part.
Yeah.
Sour. And then we got
The lemon.
lemon.
And by the way, I did not know this until today. They sell these super jumbo lemons. Look at the size.
Oh,
of them.
jumbo lemons.
I like that. And I told the guy, keep them coming, sir.
Awesome.
So you get that in there. All right. And the last is the orange, okay?
And all these citrus fruit and or vegetable, I guess, but they're technically a fruit, lime and lemon. They have a bunch of vitamins like vitamin C, vitamin A. Those are just going to be great overall for promoting health. And another wonderful fact about salmon is that it has a wonderful healthy fat called omega-3 fatty acids. And actually, in fact, Americans don't get enough of these in their diet. We normally get a lot of omega-6, which is also great for you, but omega-3 is really important for brain function. It's also really good for your skin health, making you look nice and glowy, and really just helps with your sleep quality too. So try to eat salmon. It's a really great source of omega-3 fatty acids.
And what we're about to do here, just so you know, guys, we're about to cook in French style, okay? This is called empapelote, okay? You're cooking in an envelope, okay? So you just seal it. See that? You start to close it up. You're gonna turn hopefully you have preheated your oven to 425.
Great.
And then you take your boat, your empapelote,
What is that form? How does that cook it differently?
Well, it keeps all the juices in there instead of evaporating out. It cooks right into it. So if you saw all the juices and everything flowing, it's all gonna stay right there. So it's marinating
And steaming.
cooking and steaming all at the same time.
Nice.
So then we're going to put it right here and we'll work our magic
We're gonna put it in the oven for how long?
for exactly 22 minutes.
All right, so while the salmon is in the oven, we're gonna go ahead and prepare our shrimp. So Chef Mario is gonna walk us through how to do that.
Okay, excellent. Okay, in the saute pan, you want to get butter. And I recently, this doesn't say brand, this is good. It's just butter. And I like to choose, there's unsalted and salted. Me, I like salted. I don't know, it has more flavor.
More flavor.
More flavor, so I prefer salted. And then I recommend you get rosemary, fresh rosemary, and use your rosemary and infuse your butter. You could go thyme if you want, but I don't. Rosemary on shrimp.
We're using herbs to give it flavor.
Yes, your herbs is good. Fresh from the garden is the ideal, so you may want to grow some.
Yeah, if you have a green thumb. I have a black thumb. I don't. I kill everything I grow in my backyard.
It's good to turn around and grow with that.
So let's pull out our shrimp. Let's see what we've got.
All right, you're gonna need a sharp paring knife. All right, and you hold your shrimp, and you're just going to make one clean cut to break the shell and cut up. And after you do that, it's an easy peel off, and then your shrimp goes into your saute pan. Now, when it gets to pink to almost opaque, like you see here,
And back at the Cougar Den, ready to start this third quarter. New Braunfels on top, 37-24. The Unicorns outscored the Cougars in that second quarter, 27-16. And they have led down a majority of the game. Top scorers so far. New Braunfels led by Zach Gomez, Villanueva, and Quentin Williams. Each has 8. And the Cougars were led by Keelan Harris, who had 5. Quick foul against the Braunfels' first team foul of this second half. Cougars trying to start the second half with a spark here. Down by 13. This is Deming. The drive and the kick. Bassett fakes a 3 but draws a blocking foul. So 2 quick fouls against the Braunfels to start this third quarter. And just like that, Edward Harrell will come out of the game for Coach David Bronner. And Dane Coker will come in. Deming gets it back out to Harris. Open look at a 3 on a good screen, but Bassett can't connect. And the Braunfels has the basketball. Worth noting that Canyon kind of behind the 8 ball coming into this game. They are playing without Seth McCarty, a walking double-double. McCarty, 17 points a game, 10 rebounds a game, shooting nearly 60% from the floor. A massive part of the equation, literally at 6'8". Not out there for the Cougars here tonight. A player with 4 straight double-doubles. McCarty at one point had one game, had a 33-point outing against San Antonio Stevens. Cougars playing without him here this evening. The Braunfels, as a result, has built a 13-point lead. Early stages, third quarter. This is Williams on the drive, off the glass, can't finish. Deming draws a foul from Carter Lewis. This could be a way for the Cougars to climb back into the game. New Braunfels fouls. But remember, Canyon struggled for the free throw line of the first half. Canyon 1 of 6 from the foul line. And again, some of those misses came on the front end of the 1-and-1. Neither team has scored 90 seconds into this third quarter. Button trapped. Off the trap, finds the shooter, Keelan Harris. 7 out of the game for Harris. Leads all Canyon scores. Filled to the box score against Steele on Saturday. That 3-pointers off from Beckman. Fight for the rebound, taken away by Coker. And then caught out of bounds. That a turnover on New Braunfels. Not the best decision there by Zach Gomez Villanueva. And the Cougars get it back. More on Harris again against Steele on Saturday. 8 points, 4 assists, 3 steals. And now we get a timeout. Taken by New Braunfels is Paul Button. Visits with this player, McKinley Bassett. 37-26. New Braunfels on top. Should note the Unicorns have been very good in second halves during this 3-game winning streak. They've outscored their opponents by 38 points. Remember, they put up 27 in the fourth quarter, and they come from behind win over Lee. So New Braunfels again a good second half team and playing with the lead as we start the second half. And Canyon tasked with having to come back. Cougars coming off a loss to Steele. Very tight game against the Knights on Saturday. Going into the fourth quarter, game got away from the Cougars late. And trying to climb back without their best player, Seth McCarty, not playing tonight. 11-point New Braunfels lead just underway here in the third quarter. And now Canyon calls for a timeout. And Braunfels pressure again, almost leading to another turnover. Look at some of the numbers for the Cougars this season. They've been a very good team in terms of ball distribution, averaging more than 12 assists per game. Had a season-high 19 against Carrizo Springs last Tuesday. They're shooting about 44% from the floor through their first 5 games of the year. And putting up right around 65 points a game, but struggling tonight offensively against a good New Braunfels defense, and again without Seth McCarty. Back-to-back timeouts called, one by David Bronner, one by Paul Button. Should note this is a very good measuring stick kind of game for Canyon. Facing a team like New Braunfels with a tough 26-5 slate on the horizon. And the opener for the Cougars 7 days from tonight, next week, against Alamo Heights. And now the official having a conversation with one of the staff members here for Canyon. And I think this is a warning against the New Braunfels fans on the visiting side. Trying to make sure they stay clear of being in play. 11-point lead New Braunfels. Nice step back jumper. Harris off the miss, so Coker has the rebound. New Braunfels up by 11 with the ball. Gomez Villanueva. Now back out to Coker. Not a three-point threat. Spins inside and a foul. And will they say that Coker was in the act of shooting when he was fouled? They will. First team foul against Canyon. And to the free throw line, Dane Coker. 14 points a game. Coker kind of quiet tonight. First of 2. Makes it a 12-point New Braunfels lead for Coker, or for the team. Coker now has 3. Again, he has made a very good impression. And this is first year on varsity, 4 games into the season, averaging 14 a contest. Splits the pair, but the rebound chased down by the Unicorns. Leading by 10, and with the ball. Beckman puts it up, fills it up from 3. His second from deep, 9 of the game for Beckman. And New Braunfels on top, 39-26. 3 minutes gone by in the third. The drive and the kick, Deming, the answer, 3, good. Mason Deming hits from the outside. and then a very quick whistle afterwards. And so they're trying to make sure the score is correct. So they just added a point to New Braunfels' total to 40. Canyon at 29. And it looks like everybody's in agreement about the score. Now look at this last drive from Keelan Harris. Drew the defense in, found Deming for a 3. Again, the Cougars' top 3-point threat, but his first hit from the outside tonight. Fourth Canyon 3-pointer of the game by 4 different players. Off the screen, Williams to the rack, lays it in. Boys, he looked good tonight. Quentin Williams, the first player into double figures for either team. He has 10. 13-point New Braunfels lead. In the corner, Deming again. Off on that 3. Bassett has the rebound for the Cougars. Harris back inside. Bassett off the glass. First basket tonight for McKinley Bassett. Big body, Bassett, standing at 6'5". Had a 5-block, 9-rebound game against San Antonio Stevens and the Falcons 2 weeks ago. Another nice New Braunfels drive with the layup off from Montanez. Canyon the other way, and a turnover. Take you back to the last basket here from McKinley Bassett. And again, it's Keelan Harris instigating the offense. The drive and the dish. And Bassett decides advantage over Caleb Montanez, able to lay it in. Montanez 5'9", and Bassett 6'5". Bassett should win that battle 9 times out of 10. 42-31. Halfway through this third quarter. New Braunfels led by 13 at the break. Coker backs down Bassett. Turnaround is short, and Bassett has the board. And a basket here cuts us into a single-digit New Braunfels lead. 42-31. Here's Harris going to work again. Inside to Bassett. And a chance for a 3-point play. So Keelan Harris getting things going here for the Cougars in the second half. Again, drawing multiple defenders. And Bassett off the mismatch. A chance again for a 3-point play. First free throw of the game coming up for McKinley Bassett. Again, the Cougars as a team, 1 of 6 from the foul line. And that'll help the average. 6 points for Bassett, all coming in this third quarter. And the lead is down to 8. New Braunfels is led by as many as 13. In the corner. That 3-pointer too strong for Beckman, and it will go back to Canyon. And now a basket here by the Cougars cuts this into a 2-possession lead for the Unicorns. Canyon basketball. They've scored 10 points in the quarter so far. A trap against Button, and he draws a foul. 14 foul against New Braunfels already. And the Cougars 3 away from entering the bonus. Button, Santos, Deming, Bassett, and McGowan on the floor here for the Cougars, trailing 42-34 on a Tuesday night against rival New Braunfels. The drive, the dish, Santos looking for a second 3, didn't get it. Hit one to the first quarter buzzer early in the game. New Braunfels the other way, leading by 8, playing for the 4th straight win. Bateman a 3, no. Beckman, I beg your pardon. But New Braunfels has a rebound. Moore left open, he can't connect. The Cougars get it back. They've got numbers the other way. Deming on the drive and the floater. Deming up to 9 points the game. It is a 2-possession New Braunfels lead, on top by 6. Under 2.5 to go in the quarter. Coker draws a foul, and free throws coming up here for New Braunfels. So again, Mason Deming Second leading scorer for the Cougars this season. Showing off his moves inside here. Able to get the basket over Lance Beagley. Deming 5 of the quarter, 9 of the game, as Coker misses the first of 2. Now 1 of 3 for the foul line. Canyon right now in the middle of a 7-2 run, as David Bronner goes back to his bench. 4 off, 4 on. And if Coker makes this free throw, he'll come out too. Just 3 points tonight for Coker. Can't get his 4th point. Rebound chased down by Bassett. Canyon once down 13, lead down to 6. Button throws a pass into the corner. Deming a 3 would have really got this crowd on his feet. Instead, it Braunfels the defensive stop. The other way, Villarreal for the Unicorns. Now Coker into the corner. Open 3, Redding. No. Rebound to Villarreal. And the Braunfels can reset. Coker, the drive and the dish. Good ball movement here by the Unicorns. Leading by 6, under 2 to go in the third. And then Coker call for the travel. That will take Coker out of the game. Jason Shorts is back in for New Braunfels. The Unicorns went off for 27 second quarter points. They have scored just 5 here in the third, but they still hold a 6-point lead. Against the New Braunfels trap. Button finds Deming, trapped again. And then a turnover, or no, a near turnover. Cougars get it back, and Bassett will go back to the foul line. So the Braunfels trapping on every Canyon pass, almost leads to a turnover. Beagley, or check that, Layden Adams couldn't hold on to it. And the Cougars will go to the free throw line, a chance to make it a 4-point game. But Bassett misses the first of 2. If Canyon loses this game, and it was tight down to the final few minutes, and you can't help but look back at foul shooting as an issue for the Cougars here tonight. And one more for McKinley Bassett. Missed them both. A steal by Bunn in the backcourt, and then Bunn lost it. The Braunfels gets it back, leading by 6, final 60 seconds of the third. Luke Alley. Here's a shooter from the top, and that 3, a bucket the New Braunfels needed. Jason Shorts, first basket tonight, ends the New Braunfels drought. And the Unicorns back out to a 9-point lead, final 40 seconds of the third. Canyon's gotten some buckets late in the quarter so far in this game. Button off the rim a few times, a battle for the rebound, and a tie-up. And on the alternating possession, Canyon will keep it, trailing by 9. Shepard to the Cougar bench. Sobrevilla back in for the Cougars. And Mason Deming is also back into the game. Deming has played well in the quarter. He and McKinley Bassett 5 points each here in the third. Catch and shoot 3, Deming, no. And the basketball last touched by Sobrevilla. And New Braunfels gets it back. Had their 13-point lead sliced down to 6. And now a basket here makes it a double-digit lead, perhaps going into the fourth quarter. Cougars trapping themselves. In the corner, a 3 for the Unicorns, short by Adams. Rebound Canyon, up ahead, Deming. Deming had it stripped from behind by Villarreal with under 6 seconds to go. Good hustle by New Braunfels' defense, otherwise Deming may have had a dunk. Keelan Harris to inbound. Out front, Deming. The drive, the floater, off the rim, bounces in. And the Cougars again at the horn get a bucket to close out a quarter, and that will carry us into the fourth. Mason Deming, 7-point third quarter. He's got 11 in the game. And the New Braunfels lead is at 7, 45-38. Going into the fourth quarter on a Tuesday night for the Cougar Den on the Cougars Network.
Nissan of New Braunfels. Our modern and architecturally impressive building is more like an art gallery than a dealership. With an extravagant showroom floor and customer lounge, with over 500 vehicles in stock, we have the ability to deliver the best savings possible to meet your budget needs. It's our pleasure to serve you in New Braunfels and the surrounding Hill Country communities. Nissan of New Braunfels, you've got to see this place.
The Cougars outscoring the Unicorns in that third quarter 14-8, and getting a big bucket from Mason Deming at the buzzer to end that third quarter. 7-point New Braunfels lead to start the fourth, and a very quick foul 2 seconds into the fourth is called against James Sobervilla. So 45-38, New Braunfels on top, playing for the fourth straight win of the series. The Cougars' last win came at the buzzer in January of 2019. Last 18 games between these two, 9 wins each. Off the block shot, New Braunfels gets it back with 7:30 to go. Quentin Williams has it for the Unicorns, leads all New Braunfels players with 10 points. Carter Lewis had it knocked away. It will stay with New Braunfels. So again, Quentin Williams leads the Unicorns with 10. Mason Deming leads Canyon with 11. Inbound comes to Carter Lewis. 45-38, New Braunfels on top. Just underway in the fourth quarter. Remember, last time New Braunfels played, they were phenomenal in the fourth quarter, coming from behind to beat Lee. Quarter three, wheels out for Montanez. Canyon has the rebound. Deming the other way, off the drop step and lays it in. 13 for Mason Deming. It's a 5-point game. 45-40. Gomez, Villanueva, handed the three, and now a basket here makes it a one-possession game. Sobervilla off target, and Quentin Williams has the rebound for the Unicorns. A rush shot there by the Cougars. And New Braunfels now playing for some breathing room here. Talked about fourth quarters. New Braunfels played well their last game. Canyon did not. Williams knifing his way inside, lays it in. He has a dozen. 47-40. New Braunfels on top. In the corner, this is Bassett on the drive. Works it back out to Classy. Bassett. The kick, Sobervilla. Three-pointer pops out. And a whistle on the rebound, out of bounds against Carter Lewis. And the Cougars get it back. A lot of subs here for Canyon as a look at the last basket from Mason Deming. Again, working on a 13-point night. Deming at 18 this past Saturday against Steele. Good Euro step to the bucket. And Deming again, 13 points, 9 coming in the second half. Keelan Harris inbound. With the Cougars down by 7, bucket here makes it a 2-possession game. Deming has the hot hand. This is Classy, whistle, wave off the shot. It is a foul against New Braunfels. Shot doesn't count, but this will put the Cougars into the bonus. Foul against New Braunfels thought that was a 17 foul. It was. And so to the free throw line, Ronnie Classy, where he is 5 of 7 this season. Again, the Cougars have struggled with the free throw line so far in this game. 1-1, and he's earned himself another. One more coming up for Classy, now 3 points in the game. That is first point of the second half. In and out. Last touched by New Braunfels. They'll say last touch by Quentin Williams, and the Cougars get it back down by 6. A three-pointer here makes it a one-possession game. Harris into Classy. Out to Deming. Cougars go to work. Down by 6. Under 6 to go. Last touched by the Cougars. So good New Braunfels defense again. This has been a very good defensive team under head coach David Bronner this year. They have twice held teams under 50. Coach Paul Bunton making some subs here. Jacob Santos back into the game for the Cougars. (47-41). Gomez Villanueva. Now Morrow, the drive, the dish. Montanez. Off the screen from Coker and turn it over. Good Canyon defense. Here's Deming the other way for the Cougars. Coming up on 5 minutes to go. Classy. Now Deming's got it and a whistle. Timeout. Taken by the Cougars. A team out to a 2-3 start early part of this 21-22 year. Last year, Canyon 9-15, finishing in 6th place in a very tough 26 5A district. That was the second season for Paul Bunton as Cougars head coach, trying to turn this program around. A win tonight would be his 20th as Canyon head coach. And again, the Cougars trying to snap a 3-game losing streak within this rivalry series. These two playing home and homes for so long over the years, but now a non-district game. This is the only meeting this year between these two. Last year, New Braunfels won at Unicorn Gym, 51-37. This year's game here at Canyon High School. 6-point Unicorn lead. Cougars have the ball. 5 minutes to go. Classy into the corner. And the Cougars work it back outside. Tough shot. Rolls in for Uzziah Bunton. First basket here the second half. And Bunton now with 4 points in the game. 47-43. It's a 4-point New Braunfels lead. Coker off the glass, can't finish. And now a basket here makes it a one-possession game. Cougars have trailed by as many as 13. They've outscored New Braunfels by 9 here in this second half. Whistle and Classy draws a foul. And a 1-1 again coming up here for Canyon. Classy split a pair of free throws earlier in this fourth quarter. 18 foul. As we take you back to the bucket here by Uzziah Bunton. The shake and the bake and then the finish from Bunton. Hits the tough floater. Again, Bunton coming off back-to-back double-figure games. Had 21 last week against Carrizo Springs. The front end missed again by Canyon. Boy, such a tough night for the Cougars in that regard. 4-point game coming up at the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Nice finish inside. Connor Lewis. Off the feed from Blake Morrow. Back out to a 6-point Unicorn lead. 49-43. And we are now halfway through this fourth quarter. Ball knocked out of bounds by Quinn Williams. Canyon will keep it. Both crowds very much into this game. The visitors from nearby Braunfels and the home crowd here. The Cougars in. Classy. Looking for help. Drives instead. In the post. And a whistle. 3-second violation against Ronnie Classy. A tough Canyon turnover as we are now inside of 4 minutes to go. Unicorns have not trailed to this game since the first quarter. 49-43 the other way. Beagley. Now it's Morrow. Inside, that counts, and the foul, big shot for Blake Morrow. Draws the foul against Canyon. And Andrew Braunfels creating some separation here. 8-point lead. 14 foul against Canyon. And here is Morrow. Moore now 7 points to game. First basket of the second half. A 51-43 New Braunfels lead with 3:27 left. Morrow completes a three-point play. Canyon have this lead out of 4, now back out to 9, 52-43. Cougars can't afford too many more empty possessions. Foul in the backcourt. It's against Canyon. Oh no, they're going to say not a foul, ball out of bounds. So a critical turnover on the topic of empty possessions. That counts as one for Canyon. Inbound to Harrell. Now Morrow. Shakes and bakes on the driving kick. Gets it back. Morrow inside. Off the glass again. Big play from Blake Morrow here in his fourth quarter. Up to double figures for the third time this season. Morrow has 10. 11-point Canyon lead. But then a foul by New Braunfels and the Unicorns. 19 fouls. So the 1-and-1 coming up here for Uzziah Button. Button has only shot one free throw in the game. He missed it. And the first, or the front end rather, of the 1-and-1 for Uzziah Button. He'll get one more. Lone freshman on either roster. Makes them both. Back down to a 9-point game with 3 minutes to go. 3 possession, New Braunfels lead. Cougars a trap. New Braunfels breaks it. More all the way. Lays it in. And then David Bronner calls for a timeout. 7 fourth quarter points for Blake Morrow. 12 in the game. Now for Morrow. Leads on to Braunfels scores. And the Unicorns have an 11-point lead, 56-45. As David Bronner talks to his team. 56 on the board tonight for the Unicorns. They're averaging about 65 a game. It's been such an offensive team in years past. Early part of this year, though, the identity for the Unicorns has been more defensively. And Paul Button trying to draw something up here for the Cougars. Definitely behind the 8 ball. Trailing by 11, under 3 minutes to go. Keep in mind, again, the Cougars playing without their top player tonight, Seth Bacardi. 17 points, 11 rebounds a game. 57% shooting this year. Not available to the Cougars here tonight. Out of the timeout, called by the Unicorns. They lead by 11. Big fourth quarter for Blake Morrow. 7 in the quarter for Morrow. The Cougars have scored 7 as a team with his fourth. Here's Button working against Quinn Williams. Off the elevator screen, Deming a 3 right down the chute for Mason Deming on a good play design there by Canyon. Lead is down to 8, 56-40. A second hit from the outside for Mason Deming. And Deming now with 16 of the game. Beagley. Big bucket there for the Cougars, or for the Unicorns rather. Beagley's first basket. A player that just recently wrapped up his football season. Beagley named first team all-district at wide receiver for the Unicorns program under Glenn Mangold. Another foul against the Braunfels, so the Cougars have the advantage here, being able to score with the clock stopped. And now in the double bonus, this is Button again. Just hit 2 moments ago. And Uzziah is now 3 or 4 from the foul line. 9-point New Braunfels lead. Jacob Santos back in for the Unicorns, and one more for Button. Short. And New Braunfels has the rebound. Big rebound there for Edward Harrell. Coming up on 2 minutes to go. The Cougars do have some fouls to give here. And New Braunfels in no hurry. Wanted to use some clock. Advantage of the high school game with no shot clock. Now Harrell inside, missed the layup. A rebound out of bounds, last touched by McKinley Bassett. Stays with the Unicorns. Williams to inbound. And again, New Braunfels is going to use some clock here with about 90 seconds to go. Nursing a 58-49 lead. Looking for the 4th straight win. Not only in this rivalry series, but in the season. As Harrell lost the ball, but New Braunfels got it back. It's been that kind of night at times for Canyon. Just the bounce the ball not going their way as Morrow draws a foul. 5th team fouls. The New Braunfels not shooting free throws yet. As the Cougars bring Ronnie Classy back into the game. Inbound to the backcourt, Quinn Williams. Chased by 2 Cougars and able to get away from it. And another foul against Canyon with 64 seconds to go. This foul against Uzziah Button. Another quick foul. So the 17th foul now forces the 1-and-1. So the Braunfels was able to use quite a bit of clock on this possession, eventually forcing the Cougars into a foul situation. And now for Canyon, you're hoping for misses here on the front end. This is Jake Ryan Villarreal. Has not scored tonight, a player who put up 17 in the opener against Central Catholic. Free throw. Makes it a 10-point game. One more for Jake Ryan Villarreal. Second-year varsity player. 2 big free throws. It was 47-43 Canyon got the lead out of 4. Since in here against the Unicorns with under a minute to go, and more free throws here for Uzziah Button. Button has shot free throws well here in this fourth quarter. Now 4-5 for the line in the quarter, 4-6 in the game. And one more for Button. Splits the pair again. And the rebound to Villarreal, who's fouled again. And again, we'll head to the stripe for the Unicorns, who just made 2 free throws a moment ago. So barring a Canyon miraculous finish here, the Braunfels will improve to 4-1 of the year after losing their opener to Central Catholic. And Canyon will have suffered back-to-back losses, and all 4 losses on the year will have come to 6A programs, 3 all hailing from the same district. Smithson Valley, Steele, and New Braunfels all out of 27-6A. One more for Jake Ryan Villarreal. And capitalizes on the 1-and-1. Under minutes to go. Canyon needs baskets in a hurry. That'll help. Keelan Harris a 3. And into double figures here for the Cougars tonight. Second player who's cracked double figures. Harris has 10. And Deming has 16. An 8-point game with 45 seconds to go. So a 3-possession New Braunfels lead. A look at the Unicorn huddle. Again, David Bronner, the head coach there in the middle of the pack. 8 season at New Braunfels. A win tonight would be number 289 for him as Unicorn head coach. Can't talk enough about the environment we've seen here tonight. We got a great showing by the Cougar fans here at the home gym, and the very short trek for New Braunfels fans as well. Coming over from New Braunfels High School in that area. Filling up the stands on the roadside. Don't see that too much again in this arena. But they have packed it out here tonight. Again, anytime these two schools link up, football, basketball, baseball, softball, you name it, the fans will show up. Long-time rivalry, crosstown rivals, Unicorns and Cougars. And the football inbounds pass is collected by Beagley. And the Cougars thought they had a blocked shot from Deming, instead a foul called. And in the act of shooting, guaranteed 2 free throws here for the Unicorns. With 44 seconds to go. And here is Beagley. They got a first-year varsity player, only a sophomore, off of the first free throw. Made some big impressions this year on the gridiron. Helped guide New Braunfels' football team to a second-round playoff appearance after a first-round win over San Antonio Johnson. New Braunfels finishing in the top 4 in a tough 27-6A football district. Misses both free throws. Here's a 3, in and out. Would have made it a 2-possession game. And now New Braunfels fouled on the rebound. That's Morrow drawing the foul. And now both teams in the double bonus. This will send Blake Moore to the free throw line. And again, Morrow, a big fourth quarter. 7 points for Morrow in the quarter. 12 in the game. And double figures for the 3rd time this year. And that a big free throw there, because that makes it a 4-possession game. Actually, if he makes this, he will, and he does. So 10-point lead, 30 seconds to go. A 9-point fourth quarter for Blake Morrow. And then a steal as Deming had it ripped away. Morrow, I don't believe, was the one that fouled. that was fouled. And some gamesmanship from the visitors from New Braunfels. The chants can be heard in the background. It looks like they'll have bragging rights for the fourth straight game in this rivalry series. It was Moore, by the way, the one who was fouled and able to connect on the free throw. .10 fourth quarter now for Blake Morrow. 15 to the game. And now a 12-point New Braunfels lead. And another timeout taken by New Braunfels on top, 65-53. Again, we've talked about this rivalry series over the past 12 years. 18 games played, not including tonight. 9 wins for New Braunfels, 9 wins for Canyon. Right down the middle, dead even. But New Braunfels has won 3 straight. They won the loan meeting last year by 14 at Unicorn Gym, and on the way to winning the loan meeting here in the 21-22 year. Last Canyon win, January of 2019 at New Braunfels High School. A win for the Cougars that came at the buzzer. New Braunfels led by 2 at the end of the first quarter, by 13 at halftime, but Canyon again played very well in the third. Early parts of the fourth quarter cut what was a 13-point lead down to 4. But Blake Morrow, a big fourth quarter for New Braunfels, has helped salt this game away. 12-point lead with 23 seconds left. Right now there is a delay as they again try to make sure that the score is correct. It looks like they will confirm 65 points for New Braunfels. Under 20 seconds to go. Cougars in desperation mode. Long 3. Keelan Harris. That's his third triple of the game. Harris up to 13 points. Back down to a 3-possession lead, a 9-point New Braunfels lead. And that was Button on the assist. Harris, the long NBA range hit from the outside. The Cougars have actually shot well from 3 tonight. Eight made 3-pointers for the Cougars here this evening. A team shooting under 30% from beyond the arc so far this year, 26%. But that's now 2 straight games in which Coach Paul Button's team has shot well from the outside. But again tonight, big story is that Canyon playing without Seth Bacardi. And you can't help but wonder what may have been. A player averaging a double-double, close to 20 points a game, over 10 rebounds a game. Not available tonight for the Cougars. A big part of the equation. And New Braunfels perhaps taking advantage, 13 seconds away from their 4th straight win. Football pass. Adams up ahead to Redding, and he steps out of bounds. So the Cougars force a turnover. Trying to find a way to extend the game and keep hope alive here as Canyon makes more substitutions. They can't use much clock here. Into Button. 10 seconds left. Button back to Harris again, a long 3. That one's off. Rebound Granado. And Coach Button tells his team not to foul. And the New Braunfels Unicorns have won their 4th straight in this rivalry series. They take it tonight from the Cougar Den in a non-district matchup, 65-56, the final. And with that, the Cougars fall to 2-4 on the year. New Braunfels improves to 4-1 as they have won their 4th straight. Up next for the Cougars, they will take part in the Jack Frost Tournament. This Thursday starts in Georgetown, just north of Austin. And again, a week from tonight, the Cougars back on the Cougars Network for a 26-5A district game, the opener against Alamo Heights. Until then, on behalf of our entire Cougars Network crew, I'm Brant Freeman saying good night from the Cougar Den. Final score, New Braunfels 65, Canyon 56.